Hello, what's going on? Happy Monday. Monday, October 3rd, live from Houston, Texas. Here to answer any of your questions. I should be live for about 10 minutes, at least 10, 15 minutes. Want to just jump in to see if anyone's active on YouTube right now and has a pressing question. Happy to point you in the right direction here at Green Card Guys TV and Ting Law Group. Now, of course, I can jump in and go ahead and share some scenarios that people have been suffering through in terms of, for example, delays or receiving requests for evidence. Now, I always mention we're here to solve your immigration problem, but at the end of the day, of course, the preferred scenario, the main reason I created this channel is to help prevent an immigration problem. If I could do that, if any of my videos could do that, I hope they do. Now, for example, for those who intend to hire an attorney or considering to hire one, hey, what's going on? Why? Nice to see you from NYC. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Yeah, if anyone is joining, please let me know where you're watching from. Always interested to see how far the YouTube channel has grown. And by the way, if you're new to a channel and if you don't mind, you enjoy the content, please smash the like button and hit subscribe below. It definitely helps our channel out and to reach more people to share information to solve your immigration problem or prevent it. Now, so one scenario is that people receive a request for evidence. That is when people, uh, it could be one document, it could be several documents that the government wants to see. It could be for any case type, any petition. But most people that are tuning in, usually it's for family based. And this is common, especially when you hire your own, or represent yourself, or you hire like a notary, uh, quote unquote consultant. Okay. Doesn't matter which country you're from or ethnicity. There's one consultant for every kind of culture, ethnicity, unfortunately. So just watch out for those type of people. At the end of the day, if you do consider hiring someone, paying money to a professional, it should be a lawyer. But of course, I have tips on that, on who to select for a lawyer. Not necessarily who, but how to determine um, who could be a good lawyer for you. And the thing is, ultimately, hey, what's going on, Marlon Samuels? Nice to see you from Jamaica and UK from LA. That's right. I think you tuned in a couple days ago. Thanks for joining again. I have a video from last year that talks about different things to consider when hiring a professional. But the main thing is how many people. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not to say how many people are on the team, but are there a sufficient number of people on the team to where you feel like you could get that customer service, the client service? I know everyone wants an update. That's what we're here for. Sometimes there's not an actual update from USAS or the State Department, but I understand you want to know something. So that's something that we're always striving to do better, improving our processes. That's part of my job for my team, in addition to the legal work, of course. So, so you can ask my team how that is. What is our process? Do we have software? Absolutely, we have software that to remind us to take certain actions. And so some law firms don't even have any kind of software to keep track of cases. And in this day and age in 2022, I don't see how that's possible. It could be the old school way of keeping on notepad. And if that's the case, you might not want to consider hiring them. They could be a legal genius, but this day and age, to keep track of cases, you need to have some kind of software. Okay, so because I noticed that when people say, "Oh, I got a referral to hire this other attorney," well, you still have, or even to us, people tell us, "I heard about y'all from someone else, not necessarily YouTube or a previous client." But always conduct your own due diligence. Okay, there's a common phrase in real estate industry, but I really think you should consider that for when you can think about who to hire. Okay, so enough of that part. But if you have any questions about that as well, um, because most law firms just in general they just accept any kind of case. We limit the type of cases we accept just because we have certain workflow processes. So, for example, when we update certain team members to take the next action on your case. Um, so, anyways, here's a common scenario that people are stuck with. They have they have a court date or they have a case in court. Some people might not even have a court date yet, but their case was referred from, let's say, the asylum office or just in general USCIS because maybe their 485 or 751 was denied. And unfortunately, if that's a situation, you really should consider at least having a consultation with an attorney. I know budget can be tight. I understand that. Even if you go to a nonprofit for a consultation, they might not necessarily have like the legal staff, attorneys that handle removal cases. Some do, certainly, but in general, there's a backlog. Okay. The nonprofits I know that do great work, of course, but at the end of the day, it's just like USCIS, it's personnel. Is there enough people to help out with the case at the end of the day? Okay. So we accept very limited removal cases currently just because we know our own capacity, right? But what we do help with removal cases is when you're eligible, you qualify for prosecutorial discretion. Okay. It could be in a situation right now, as of now, you need to be legally eligible based on, for example, like a family based relationship. Let's say the common one is marriage to US citizen. Not saying you have to get married to US citizen, but that's just the most common scenario. And to make your case stronger, to get your case dismissed from court, using the method of prosecutorial discretion to allow the US government attorneys, I'm sorry, not the US attorneys, but the Department of Homeland Security attorneys to agree to join our motion, to join our request to dismiss your case because not just you're married, but you have a petition filed. They like to see some kind of proof. So I know some of y'all have called into our office, had a consultation with one of our esteemed attorneys, and a couple people say, because I get feedback from my own team every week or almost every day, and some people said they want to file a petition on their own. I completely get it because of budget and all that, but one person I just thought of the other day is that one client is that if that person had hired us also for the petition, it would have been filed already. Okay, it's been a couple weeks. We have internal goals to get certain steps done um, before we file the PD prosecutorial discretion request. Okay, so keep in mind at the end of the day, if you have a case in court for whatever reason, it could be that there are so many scenarios. It could have been that you're got pulled over for drinking and driving, you got some kind of citation, or your original application was denied and now referred to the court system, EOIR, Executive Office for Immigration Review. Um, so part of it is just trying to help you move your case along so that you don't get removed. There's several people in the past that have contacted us and said, they shared that this is what happened, this is my facts. And I said, well, why didn't you? I try not to make anyone feel bad, of course, but I try to come at a place of how come action wasn't taken by your previous attorney or even you. At the end of the day, even if you do have a lawyer, it's up to you to remind your lawyer about your case. I know a lot of lawyers will tell me, don't tell people that, John. Look, it's your case, it's your livelihood. You have to ask, is there a new strategy possible? Is there a new update, possibly? Or our team at Team Law Group, we're always happy to share updates or new strategy if it exists. It might not exist for your case, but you need to ask because, of course, many law firms have many clients, but that's why we try our best to be selective. Okay, friends. So just to wrap this conversation around, as we do offer free 15-minute conversation. Essentially, what if you different industries you call it like a discovery session, and for our perspective, is like a consultation. Sometimes in a consultation, we would love to go through all the information, but sometimes not possible. So, but we try our best to point you in the right direction. We do have free guides with common questions and answers. So stay tuned. The way to do that is give us a call right up here or go to our website down below. Kevin, I see you have a question. Please give us a call so that our team can get you set up for free 15 minutes. We do have a secret code right here. I'm going to share it right here real quick. Then I have to jump off. Here you go. On the bottom left of your screen card, guys. Please share that secret code for. And until next time, friends, thank you so much. And talk to you soon. Okay. And why? I'll get back to you on your question on the registry. Okay. I'm going to make a video about that. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.